Hello students, my name is Anko Otin. Welcome to another lesson on grade 6 mathematics. This week we are having a very interesting topic, standard form. Standard forms. We are going to learn how to express numbers in standard forms. This is a very cool chop, and I know by the end of this lesson you'll be able to do your assignments. How do we express numbers in standard forms? What do we mean at all by standard forms? Whenever we have a number of this form, whenever we have a number expressed as the power of 10, then we call it standard form. Okay? So in every standard form, we have an integer, we have 10, and an index or power. So this is called the index of 10. Whenever you have a number expressed in this form, we call it standard form. Let's learn how to express some numbers in standard forms. Whenever you have a number like this, 5,000, to express this number in standard form, you will place a point at the end of the number, the last digits, and then you start jumping. 1, 2, 3, till you reach the back of the first digit, okay? After reaching the back of the first digit, you can now write your number in standard form as 5.000 times 10 to the power 3, okay? The power represents the number of times you jumped from the back of the number to the back of the first digit in the number. I started from here, I jumped 1, 2, 3 times to this place. So that is why my power is 3. And the point by which I used to jump is here. And my numbers or digits are here, okay? So 5,000 can be written in standard form as 5.000 times 10 to the power 3. Let's take another number like 48,000. 48,000. I want to write 48,000 in standard form. So what I need to do first is to place a decimal point at the end of the last digit and start jumping. 1, 2, 3, 4 till I reach the back of the first digit. Alright, so now I have 4.8000 times 10 to the power 4. I jumped 4 times. That is why my power is 4. Let's take another number like 2849. 2,849. I want to write 2,849 in standard form. So what I need to do is to place my point at the end of the last digit in the number and jump as many times as I could to reach the back of the first digit. I jumped 3 times to reach the back of 2, which is the first digit. So my standard form is going to be 2.849 times 10 to the 3. Okay? So this is my standard form. Now let's learn how to write numbers with decimal points in standard form. If your number already has a decimal point like this number, 0.0042, this number already has a decimal point at the end of the first digit, which is 0. Remember, the first digit of your standard form should be a non-zero number, not 0. For that reason, this number is not in the standard form because the first digit is 0. So I have to make moves or jumps till I reach the back of the first digit, which is a non-zero number, okay? And 4 is the first digit, which is not a non-zero number. This time, I have to jump backwards, not to the front. So I start jumping 1, 2, 3. I jump 3 times, so I'm going to get 4.2 times 10. Now, because I jumped backwards, not to the front, my power is going to be negative instead of positive. Okay, so it is going to be minus 3, 4.2 times 10 to the negative 3 instead of being positive 3. So if there is no decimal point in your number and you are yet to start jumping, then you are going to jump to the front, and that is going to give you a positive power. But because we are jumping to the back rather, we are going to get a negative power. Let's take another number like 0.05. To express this number in the standard form, you have to jump backwards till we reach the back of the first non-zero digit, which is 5. So I start jumping. 1, 2. I jumped 2 times, so 5 times 10 to the negative 2. I jumped backwards, so my power is negative. Let's take another number like 0.4026. The first non-zero digit here is 4. So I have to jump to the back of 4, right? So I'm going to get this. So 4.026. I jumped only 1 time, so my power is going to be negative 1. Let's take the last example. 0.0000221. I have to express this number in standard form by placing my decimal point at the back of the first non-zero digit. The first non-zero digit here is 2, right? So what do I need to do? I need to jump till I reach the back of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I jumped 6 times. So I'm going to get 2.21 times 10 to the negative 6. Right. I believe you really enjoyed this lesson because it is very, very simple. What have you learned? To express a number in standard form, it should be like this. Your decimal point should be at the back of the first non-zero digit. So if you are jumping from the back to the front, your power is going to be positive. But if you are jumping from the front to the back, your power is going to be negative. Very, very simple rules to take home with. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Please come to the school premises for your assignment and do it, submit it for marking. Take good care of yourself, stay home, and stay safe. Bye-bye.